I'd like to now talk about PyxelEdit, which is a great way to create your tile sets for your stencil games. Since Stencil has a really great tiles placement editor, PyxelEdit is a great way to create those tile sets and then import those into Stencil. So let's go ahead and get PyxelEdit. So once you're on the website, click on Get. And the full version is only $9. I highly recommend getting the full version, and that's the version that I'm going to show you. You can also scroll down and get a free version. Now this version lacks several features, and the user interface is outdated. It still works, but you will not be able to animate, for example, and you may not be able to follow along exactly with what I show you. The PyxelEdit, the versions that I'm going to show you, do require Adobe Air, so you can click here to go ahead and install Adobe Air, and then get PyxelEdit for either Windows or Mac. Once you're done installing that, go ahead and come back to this video, and we'll do a brief overview of PyxelEdit. Okay, let's go ahead and move into PyxelEdit, and you'll be greeted to this screen here. Now before you can really do anything, let's click on File, New, and let's open up a tile document or animation. And the number of tiles wide, if you want to follow along exactly with me, you could put this to 32, and the number of tiles high is also 32. Now each individual tile will be 16 by 16, which is what we've been using previously, so that'll match great. And the total image size is automatically calculated here. So click on Create, and you can maximize your screen here. And what I would recommend is start getting used to using your shortcuts and mouse functionalities. For example, the zoom wheel will zoom in and out of the screen, and the zoom is really nice, so wherever you hit your wheel, it'll zoom into that section of the canvas. Now you can also click your mouse wheel to pan the entire canvas, and you have those same tools here, so you can click here and then use your regular mouse button and click here on zoom, and then primary mouse click to zoom in and secondary mouse click to zoom out. You have your common tools over here to the left. You can swap your colors. If you were to change your color by clicking here, let's pick a color, click OK. You could go back to your default colors by clicking here. Same thing as in Photoshop. Here is your selection tool. Now what your selection tool does, it actually selects pixels and not necessarily tile sets. So that's something you may want to be careful of when doing that. And here's your pen tool or draw tool. Shortcut key is D. Here's your eraser. Shortcut key is E. Here's your bucket tool. Shortcut key is F for fill. And you also have a color replacer and an eyedropper tool or a color picker tool. And one of the unique tools of PyxelEdit is the tile placer tool, which is shortcut key of A. And there's a lot of different functionalities in here that you can see when you hover over the button. You have a zoom to fit right here, and you have a similar function here, but it will actually also resize the window or maximize the window depending on the state. You have your animations at the bottom. Now what we can do is just drag this down. We won't be doing animations until towards the end of the PyxelEdit course. You have a preview window at the upper right hand side, color palette, tiles palette, layers palette, and an info area right here. And all of these can be sized, and they can also be taken out and floated in the window. So you can just float all these if you'd like. And they actually do stay here on the right. So you could just drag these down again, and they'll be in both locations. Okay. So let's close out of these. And that's pretty much it for this overview. I want to really get into creating tiles and tile sets in the next video.